Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be trying out the brand new Amethyst LAPHONSO ELLIS. This card, cannot believe that he was 50,000 MT yesterday, but I legitimately paid 50k MT for this card. And so I am sitting here looking at the value on this with a 29 badge base card and going, he's up for 60k right now. That's pretty darn good value. I don't know. The completeness of this card, considering I think he's got a pretty solid jumper and great slashing, I think this card's really good. I'm excited to see what he can do. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it and let's take a look at this LAPHONSO card. Again, I bought him for 50k yesterday. As y'all can see, 60k as I record this video this morning. 6'8" with 92 offense and 95 defense. The stats, first and foremost, look, they don't jump off the page at you, but they are extremely complete. 90 driving layup, 95 driving dunk, and then 85 mid-range, 83 three ball, 90 close shot, 85 free throw, 85 standing, 85 block, steal, perimeter, and interior, 87 offensive, 88 defensive rebounding, 85 speed, field ball, agility, 91 vert, 85 strength, 90 stamina, 85 hustle. Everything is 85 and up basically on this card. And you look at the card without any added badges, he has 29 total badges as a base card already, including a ton of elite ones. Has Hoff rebound chaser, has Hoff poster. As a badges that you would like to add on him, shifty shooter is probably one, limitless lightning launch, handles for days, dimer, deadeye, that's like 6. You can add 4. So if you take dimer and either lightning launch or handles, probably, or maybe shifty, one of those two, 3 plus dimer off the card, I think he should be just fine in terms of his shot creation or his completeness badge wise, and just his overall completeness as a card at the small forward position. 6'8" isn't a massive small forward, but I do think this card should be, I would think, pretty physically capable and just overall a really interesting, versatile option at the small forward position, who again, I mean, price tag wise is spectacular. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say he has the best movement ever either. I mean, you got the slow escape, base behind the back. Like, again, he's another one of those guys who doesn't really score the ball, but he doesn't need to. That's the thing. That's not his role. What he has is, number one, I'm not kidding, a legitimately very solid jump shot. Like, this shot is good. You might have to try it to see it, but it's snap screen. Like, it is clearly a really nice jump shot already. And then you combine that with 95 driving dunk, extremely versatile defense, great dunk animations, and then just versatility athletically as well. 85 to 90, everything. You know what I mean? Not to mention normal fade on top, which is not the best fade in the game, but it's a good fade. And like, just as a whole, if you're looking for a small forward, especially for price tag, especially for like a reasonable price point, I think this LAPHONSO ELLIS can be a really interesting card. And yeah, you're going to be a little creative with him when he has the ball in his hands, but just rim run, use his behind the, not like his normal behind the back, but like a little push cross and a little burst off the between the legs and stuff. You're just going to learn how to use his animations a little bit creatively, but you figure out how to do that. I mean, there's a lot of cards in this game that basic dribble animations. Who cares about that? Jumper's awesome, slashing is great, defense is great. This card's going to be a stud. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what LAPHONSO ELLIS can do. All right, we're in here against Fade Nowitzki starting off this game. I am playing salary cap instead of showdown for this gameplay because he is only an amethyst and because I have a lot of videos to make today. So I got a lot I got to get done. So therefore, limited time, got to get this gameplay done. Salary cap makes it quicker because I can just quit the game once I am done with no ill effects. Basically is the thought process. So hopefully that's okay with y'all. Not that concerned about the defensive end of the court, to be totally honest, although I will switch maybe a matchup here or there to see if we can make LAPHONSO ELLIS have a little bit more of a defensive impact. But offensively is obviously where this card to me is really, I mean, honestly, both sides of the court. Just the well-roundedness of him as a small forward is a really useful skill set, because there just aren't very many guys that you can get for a pretty affordable price that can kind of do everything. Be a versatile, switchable, lockdown defender who can guard on the interior at least a little bit, can get steals and stuff like that, has already made a couple defensive plays, can obviously slash an extremely elite level, and then can be a real threat as a catch and shoot shooter as well. That's a touch. That's an unfortunate animation. I dribbled right into his leg, but that's okay. He goes up on, why are you going up on my boy LAPHONSO? Chill out, my boy. You're doing that's not a good idea. Oh, I almost dribble drove that too. We can reset again, and again, now we have a legitimate size advantage. Now we can dribble drive, hop step, pump fake, and put it in. size advantage over D'Anthony Melton right there. And then as soon as Brandon Ingram jumped, he was out of the play as well. So very good stuff there. Starting off the game with a 6-2 lead, and LaPHONSO has already contributed to all of those points. He misses wide open as well, which is big. And we are right back out in transition. Downhill drive here. And I just can't seem to get a hop step. That's the only thing that I can't seem to trigger. You got to be going so directly at the rim this year to get these hop step animations. Good stick dunk there again, though. LaPHONSO with the speed out of the corner gets himself a dunk, and we have an 8-2 lead. Beautiful stuff. Play the slip again. I know 6'8" isn't a gigantic small forward, but Alex English is 6'8" too, for example. Like, there's a bunch of, like, 6'8" is big enough right now, 100% small forward position, so I wouldn't be concerned about that either. 8-2 here. We're going right back to a pick and roll here. We're going to use his catch and shoot ability this time. Green bean on an early. That's crazy. I'll take it. Knockdown jumper nonetheless for LaPHONSO Ellis, and 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. I mean, he's too good for salary cap, to be totally honest. And the other truth is that my opponent's kind of just getting hoed. So I guess we'll take a win. I didn't really, not even really try to get a win, because there's nothing I'm grinding for in salary cap right now. But we'll take the win. We'll hop into one more game. We'll see if we can keep it going for LaPHONSO Ellis. Alrighty, hopping into this game here. LaPHONSO does already have an assist in this one. I did not mean to shoot that. That is not what I meant to do in the slightest. All right, let's try to focus up here, play some defense. X switch, please. We got to get some guys guarding the right thing. There you go. All right, we got everything switched up properly. There we go. Let's get out here and see what we can do. I do have LaPHONSO on ball in this game because this dude's got Jordan Clarkson, then he's got a couple of like budget 3-and-D wings. By the way, this guy has 147 wins in salary cap, so he is on his way to that 150. Man has been grinding in salary cap this season, clearly. And we have ourselves a 6-4 lead right now, so I'm not mad about that, but yeah, we got a good matchup here with that Amethyst Jordan Clarkson. The thing is, LaPHONSO Ellis kind of boxes stuff. He's got not like 85 everything. I'm shooting that. That's a little bit of force. Not even, okay, that's a lot of force. I should just shot it off the catch initially if I was ever going to shoot it. That's on me. Stay on ball here. Now we got to switch this, get to him. Yep, beautiful. Now we got our defenders where we really want them for real. Now we can X switch out the corner to the slip. He pulls up and should probably not have. Well, it was a makeable shot actually, but he just didn't make it. And then we get into the catch and shoot 3-ball, and LaPHONSO Ellis puts it in again. That jumper is so buttery smooth off of that no dip. He is playing plenty of defense as well, and I'm just liking what I'm seeing right now all the way around. Torian Prince trying to attack Trenton Hassel. I don't think so. You can try to shoot over Robert Pack if you want, but again, I mean, that's Emerald KCP. There's only so much he can do in terms of shooting the ball. It's a good shot, and I don't mind it. Like, we'll live with that. You're not beating me dribbling the ball with Emerald KCP all game. Pretty darn confident of that. Pump fake here again. We're almost by him again. We're not actually by him again this time though. Hop step does not work out, so we'll reset the offense here. And now we're going to reject the screen, and we still have 95 driving dunks, so we can get to that rim and dunk it at any time. That slashing athletic ability is so valuable, dude. I cannot overstate how valuable it is to be as good of a slasher as he is. I should not have let Jordan Clarkson get that clear of a path to the basket there. I should have gotten back quicker there. So that's on me. But again, the turn the corner and get on the rim ability of this card, even though he finally did get stopped at the rim there by Dario Saric, has been very impressive so far. It's something you can absolutely see, and the jumper off the pick and pop is clearly such a threat as well. As a spot up, he is fine, because especially he's going to no dip people's faces off, no dip over smaller guards and stuff. I had him grabbed even there, to be totally honest, but you see what I'm saying? His jumper's so good. I don't know why I'm making it early, but he's hooping, man. I'm not even going to lie. 10 points, 67% from 3 again. We know he can hold his own defensively, although that, again, wasn't a very good defensive possession. More my fault than anything else, probably, nonetheless. Force it. If he doesn't get the steal there, that's a great little force pass, and it gives us an open shot. So always got to try that at the end of the quarter or the half or whatever, but a 2-point lead at half nonetheless. And you know what? At this point, I've basically seen what I need to see of this card. He is going to defend enough. He's going to guard. He's gonna do what I need him to do. He's gonna guard. He's gonna slash. He's gonna hit an open shot. Doesn't have great shot creation, but for the badge completeness that you get on this card, the size and the speed that you get as well, I just think, I mean, what are we complaining about? This level of slashing is rare, especially for a guy who's this versatile, and especially for a guy who's this price. If you can get this card 50-60K, that is a crazy steal, in my personal opinion right now. He fills needs at the small forward position. 12 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 5 of 7, and 2 of 3 from 3. This is a really good all-around card. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.